Hello world, it's me, Daniel. I'm back in New Jersey again. What's more, last time you saw me here, I delivered a rant from this very chair, so guess what's gonna happen today? Not really, but my last blog post was kind of inspired by a fringe phenomenon that I discussed in great detail. Today I wanted to do something similar for something else that I saw on the internet recently, and I wanted to show you how that evolved into a train of thought and how I tried to steer that train in a more positive direction in the end. So here's something I hate hearing. Someone who is clearly ignorant calling someone else ignorant. I recently saw a video of an anti-immigrant rally, an anti-DACA rally of Trump supporters who were just spewing just negative, hateful, and really incorrect bullshit. Like there's no such thing as a moderate Muslim, and that just because a person is born in the United States does not make them an American citizen. And finally, they were yelling at people on the street saying that if we believed differently than they did, we were ridiculous and uninformed. Now look, I recognize that these people are fewer than they are loud, and I know that a lot of them are really just scared and misled people who turn to bullying in order to justify their fear and therefore further bullying. Those people have always existed. But this kind of thing speaks to a deeper deficiency in the discourse, and it's something that no one has figured out how to really handle, so you'll forgive me for trying. Listen up, people of the earth. Just because you have a piece of information that is a fact, opinion, or belief that you think is unique and that makes sense to you does not make you better informed than other people. Of those three types of information I just listed, facts, opinions, and beliefs, the term informed usually refers to basic established facts, not beliefs. Facts have a basis in reality. Beliefs can be anything. So when someone calls you uninformed, which these people seem to be denying just by calling everyone else uninformed, that doesn't mean that the other person disagrees with you. It means they think you are missing valuable, established, easily accessed from a reputable source data that would, could, and should inform your opinions. There are many reasons that different people have different kinds and different amounts of information. If you have a unique piece of information that everyone else doesn't have or doesn't believe, sometimes it's not that their education failed them. Sometimes it's not that they are mentally lazy or manipulable sheeple. Sometimes it's not that they have belief perseverance and are just hearing what they want to hear. Sometimes, in fact, it is because you are wrong. And equally importantly, the productive way to react to this sort of informational conundrum is not, well, that means all information's relative and you're entitled to your beliefs and facts and I'm entitled to mine. We are all entitled to belief, but we are never entitled to our own facts. Facts are provable and universally established, even if they're not universally perceived. And luckily, there are psychological, linguistic, scientific, and historical experts out there who have been trained in how to methodically and accurately evaluate information. Fact checkers, teachers, scholars. They're here to help us. And if those people who have studied for years in the areas into which you think your unique information applies, and they tell you that your information is either untrue or irrelevant, if you still want to believe only yourself and the source of your information, fine. Continue spouting your endless debunked platitudes. Like that there are no moderate Muslims. There clearly are. They're all over the place. With such an extreme statement, the burden of proof is on you to look around and not find any. Or that being born here doesn't make you an American citizen. Yes, it does. If you can read, may I recommend the 14th Amendment. This is really simple. So say whatever pathetic, willfully ignorant pablum you feel compelled to say, and please accept my sympathies that whatever went on in your background compelled you to say those things. But please, please, do not tell other people to get informed when you have so obviously failed to give the rest of the world the same courtesy by accurately informing yourself. So after watching that, I got kind of pissed off, as you can tell, and when I get pissed off, I just think of other things that piss me off. It's just where I go. So I started thinking of other things that I hate hearing. The sound of reverberating impact and yelling, like ah! This is actually a bit of a psychological trigger for me, and I mean that in the truest sense of the word. I have experienced an elevated physiological stress response from the specific application of these sensations. You should be able to figure out why. Basically, everything that those sounds imply is coming is not good. I hate hearing gratuitous hyperbole with no explanation. Bullying, fear-mongering. I hate hearing that such bullying and fear-mongering has caused someone any kind of pain. I hate hearing people demeaning others for who they are, rather than respectfully criticizing what they do or what they believe. This is also known as an ad hominem attack. It's unproductive and just disrespectful. I hate hearing crying babies, like literal human infants shrieking. I hate hearing labels like gay and Jewish and socialist and liberal being used as insults, not to mention the various epithets associated therewith. Just don't, okay? Just stop! I hate hearing that a relationship that is widely known, including to the participants, to be toxic is being sustained against the true best interest of everyone involved. I hate hearing scraping gears on a stick shift. Sheeple, 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 sheeple. I hate hearing people who are loudly and endlessly cynical about the political process. Look, I've tried to be patient. I can't no more. Fuck you. Either get to work supporting a candidate who runs on political policy reform, or please, just get out of our way. Criticism is constructive. Fatalism is useless. Defeatism is not an actionable position. So grieve for the state of the world if you need to. Then, go to work. What else? Jackhammers, I guess. And as I started to run out of shit to be angry about, I was thinking, maybe it would be a good exercise, and not to mention a good way to get out of my funk, if I were to take on the other end of that preference spectrum. So, without further ado, and I'm gonna go outside for this, a list of things that I love hearing. That someone who has held back their affections has been able to express them in a meaningful and accurate way, and that those feelings may not only have been well received, but reciprocated. That someone learned something new today, and that they were able to verify it with accurate sources. That someone who was struggling has failed, but in a meaningful way, a way that was able to give them guidance on how to do better next time. I love hearing the flute, especially in like tribal or meditative type music. I love the flute. I love hearing faraway drums. That's my friend Luke. I love hearing that I taught someone something, or that anyone learned anything from talking to someone, for that matter. Anytime a sensitive or personal topic is discussed with respect and reverence, and perhaps maybe a little good-natured humor, is really valuable and really nice. I love hearing tight harmonies. Like I love a cappella and barbershop, or even like rock power chords on electric guitar. I love harmony. Like the hat. I love hearing wind in the trees. I love hearing that someone who has been in poor physical or mental health is improving. I love the sound of a babbling brook. I love a well-placed, well-timed joke that makes a perfect point. Similarly, I love to hear my friends laugh hard. I love hearing my cats mewling, like my cat at my mom's house, Mookie. He makes this noise like, and it was just so cute, it's adorable. I love hearing wedding vows. I went to my former babysitter's wedding over break, and it was the first religious wedding ceremony that I wasn't directly involved with. And even though the priest was really intent on giving God all the credit for all the love in the world ever, it was still really nice to hear two people in love making a pledge of a life together. I love hearing that I gave someone something a long time ago that they still have, whether it's a gift or advice or whatever. I love hearing that I made a lasting positive impact on a friend's life. Planes. I love hearing planes. Not when I'm vlogging, though. I love hearing that a person who was worried about something bad happening has surmounted that challenge, or if not, then I love hearing that at least they have found an approach to the problem that gives them the presence and peace of mind to start to solve that problem. And finally, The Star Wars theme music. So my friends and I went to see The Last Jedi. Once I got home from break, I was just like, all right, we gotta see it now. And like, we were the first ones in the theater, and we sat in a row, and immediately the people who came in after us sat right in the row in front of us, and we were like, yeah, thanks. And it turns out that we became the core of the gobstopper of theater seats. They all just like circled around us, and they were talking pretty loud during the trailers, and we were all just like, I hope this doesn't continue. And then I said to my friend Matt, yeah, but you know that the second the theme song comes on, we're all gonna lose our shit, right? And sure enough, dun, da, 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 yes! We were like giant squids of enthusiasm. We're like, ah! So I hope that gave you all a little insight into who the hell I am. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks for watching this video that was pretty much made to justify my bringing my camera home over break. I hope you enjoyed it, and world, I'll see you tomorrow.